Everyone, welcome back to the channel. We're back here at Ciocca Chevy of Princeton in Lawrenceville, New Jersey. And check out this brand new 2026 Chevy Trailblazer. This is the LT trim with all-wheel drive, cacti green, black cloth interior. So if you're in the market for one of these subcompact crossover SUVs, is the Trailblazer with the all-wheel drive the way you would rock and roll down the road? You let me know as we go through this vehicle. So let's dig in. The front end of this 26 Trailblazer in the cacti green, a very pastel-y looking green, but we have a full spread of LED lighting up front with the chrome trim on the top of the flat black upper part of the grille with some aluminum trim or brushed aluminum trim down below on the other part of the grille, the chrome strip with the Chevy bow tie in the middle. As we come around to our wheel and tire package, we have a 17-inch machined aluminum alloy wheel, Chevy badge on the center cap. These wheels are wrapped in Continental Pro Contact all-season tires, 225 on the width, a 60 series sidewall 17s, all four corners, all-wheel drive. Moving on out, there is the cacti green with the flat black accents around the wheel wells and down the bottom of the doors. Moving in, color match side view mirror caps, no LED turn signals. Color match front and rear door handle, left side fuel filler cap. Up top, we have a color matched roof. We have aluminum on the roof rails, no sunroof, and then over the back, the roof spoiler coming off the top, the wiper down below on the glass, standard lighting in the back, Trailblazer all-wheel drive on the left, the bow tie in the middle, LT on the right with more brushed aluminum down on the bottom of the bumper, and our exhaust is tucked up underneath the rear of the vehicle. Under the hood of this Trailblazer LT with all-wheel drive is Chevy's 1.3-liter turbocharged inline 3-cylinder engine, made it to a 9-speed automatic transmission, 155 horsepower, 174 pound-feet of torque, MPGs, 26 in the city, 29 on the highway, 27 combined. The engine's minimum octane rating is 87, so you can run this on regular unleaded gas. Before we get into the interior, you're going to want to know, Mike, how much? Well, here we go. 26 Trailblazer all-wheel drive LT. Base price is $26,200. This vehicle's got a few options on it, which we'll check out when we go through the window sticker. Once we add those in, and a destination and delivery charge of $1,395 from Chevy's Bopyeong, Korea assembly plant, we have a total vehicle MSRP from the factory of $30,815. And for those who are interested, there is no import fee attached to this vehicle. So let's check out the interior. Starting with the driver door panel, we're going to go black, hard black plastic across the top, gloss black into your chrome door handle. Then we have some silver and black cloth insert, semi-soft on the armrest, flat black on the switchgear, good sized door pocket, power tailgate. This is where you're going to adjust whether you want it off, max open, or 3/4 open. Into the footbox, nice large dead pedal brake and accelerator. Power seat with lumbar for the driver, manual assist front passenger. Black cloth, silver design on the insert with some white piping. Bolstering feel soft, headrest feel firm. Passenger door panel, same action as the driver. Up onto the dash, hard black plastic, gloss black, and some brushed aluminum into the heat and air vent. Soft touch with some stitching, and then down below, nice large glove box. 11-inch infotainment system, wireless CarPlay, Android Auto. All the maps and nav come through your phone. Volume button. You hear the air conditioning whooshing right now. It is very, very hot out today, so I'm getting the air blasted in here. But here we go. From here, this is your home base button. You have your wireless CarPlay, Android Auto, climate system. You can go ahead and bring that up, adjust everything you want here, or you can do it down below. And then you can go to your maintenance, where you have your maintenance information, gauges information, trip information. There's your maintenance, accessory gauges, trip info. So they got you set there. Music right here, AM, FM, Sirius XM, Bluetooth. So I do like that. We can go back here to home. We can go to our settings. We can back out of that. And then you have your teen driver, rear seat reminders. You have your comfort and convenience, your lighting, how you want to have that set up, your vehicle settings, your system settings, date and time, language, Wi-Fi hotspot, Wi-Fi network, and then your apps right here, OnStar, hook the vehicle up with your smartphone, talk to GM. So they got you all set on this vehicle. Now, as we go to reverse, we do have backup camera, nice and clear with trajectory. So I do like that. 2 heat and air vents, 4-way hazards, push button start. We have single zone climate control down here with 3-stage heated seats for the driver and the front passenger. 12-volt USB-A, USB-C wireless charging pad. And then behind here, as you can see, get a better shot of that. Engine auto stop start on or off, lane keep assist on or off, traction control off, sport mode, all-wheel drive lock. And then we have our gear shift that's going to take us through this 9-speed automatic with 2 cup holders, Chevy key fob right here, unlock lock, remote start, pop the tailgate, panic button, bow tie on the back, electric brake, more area for storage. And then in here we have a fairly firm armrest, but we can open that up and we have a removable tray and more storage underneath. Trailblazer steering wheel, leather wrap wheel, 10 and 2 notches with some light gray stitching. We have the Chevy badge on the horn button round bottom wheel, but I have plenty of room to get out of this in this Trailblazer 511, even for a subcompact SUV. It's boxy. It's got plenty of interior cabin space, no problem getting in and out. We have right over here cruise control, adaptive, as well as your heated steering wheel. And then on the right side, telephone voice commands controls for the digital dash. On the left, you have your high beams, turn signals. On the right, windshield wipers front and back. And over here on the left, brighten dim the dash, adjust your headlights. And then we have a manual tilting and telescoping wheel. And then we have an 8-inch digital instrument cluster right here. You go to sport mode, well, that little flag comes on. And if you go to all-wheel drive lock, you go right to all-wheel drive from 2-wheel drive. But if it's not locked, you'll be in front-wheel drive. And then you can go through additional information by changing your themes, just like you could last year. Gauge 1, Gauge 2, Gauge 3, vehicle info, or your infotainment up, or a clean screen, which is going to look, oop, there's the infotainment. You have to push in the scroll bar, and that is kind of a pain in the neck. And here's your clean screen right there. But for today, I think we'll go back to the default, which is gauge number 1. Overhead console, if you want to have your dome lighting come on off mute and close the door, this button remains in the center on the door. And then when you open the door, lighting comes on, close the door, lighting will dim out. No roof to show you, SOS button in case of emergency on the road, OnStar in case you need to talk to GM, framed rear view mirror with auto dim, sun visor with vanity and a light. Does it slide? Yes, it does. Getting in the back of the Trailblazer, but first the rear door panel. We're going to have hard black plastic all the way down and then soft touch on the armrest. I have the seat set for my driving position, so I'll hop on in. Nice flat roof, so no problem getting in. Probably over 6 foot, you'll need to duck a little bit, but once I'm in, plenty of room again for my head, shoulders, and knees at 5'11". Cloth all the way down, seat pocket behind the driver and the front passenger. And then in the back here, whoops, we have a place to store things, an A and a C for USBs, and a home power source. And then the back seats, the same cloth, the same design. Not bad for fairly base seats. And the armrest, super soft, 2 cup holders. But overall, it is comfortable here in the back of this LT Trailblazer. All right, getting in the cargo area of this Trailblazer LT for 26. It's a power liftgate. You can pop it from the key fob or from the driver door panel, or you can come to the back. And right above the license plate, there's a button. You hit it, and up it goes. Beeps a couple of times. Nice electric assist on the way up. Nice electric assist on the way down using this button. Now, with the rear seats up, 25.3 cubic feet of cargo space in the back of this Trailblazer. We do have an area for storage underneath with a spare and your tools. So thank you, Chevy, for the spare. There we go. We got cubbies on either side right here. Some lighting in the back, and if you want to get the rear seats down, you just have to push the button, throw them forward, push the button, throw them forward. Simple. And now with the rear seats down and this boxy shape, 54.4 cubic feet of cargo space in the back of this 26 Trailblazer LT. Window sticker, here we go. 2026 Trailblazer LT all-wheel drive, cacti green, jet black, 9-speed auto, standard equipment, left to right. And we start getting into the options, like the convenience package, cold weather package, driver confidence package. You know, $3,200 in options. It's a lot for this vehicle. $3,815 is the MSRP. Fuel economy estimates. Government safety test not done yet. Made by Chevy in Korea. Take this baby up for a spin. All right, so we're out on the road in this Trailblazer. Very little gas in the tank, so it's just a quick spin around the mall. And you know what? There's really not many changes for this vehicle, if any, for 2026. Still got good visibility out all the glass, nice visibility out the rear view mirror. You're paying extra for some of the safety tech like blind spot monitoring, cross traffic alert, lane keep assist, pre-collision. We have LED lighting up front for safety. We got the larger power plant, the 1.3 with the 9-speed auto because you have all-wheel drive. Just like 2025, if you want to go front-wheel drive, you're going to get the smaller power plant with a CVT instead of a regular automatic. So I would go regular automatic all day long on this car if it were me. But it's a nice, light on its feet, zippy vehicle. Nothing crazy, right? You got enough room because it's boxy, so you got a good amount of room for people and for cargo. Handling, it's going to wallow a little bit. The steering is very light, fairly direct, maybe a little bit of vagueness, but not bad. It's certainly not set up to be. It's set up to be a practical around town, errand running, work going, school dropping off type of vehicle. That gets you good gas mileage and gets you all-wheel drive. And you know what, for all-wheel drive, the gas mileage is pretty good. So I can't complain too much about that. And if you're light on the foot, you should be able to get close to 30 miles to the gallon in combined driving, if you're lucky. And we have a turning radius of 18.7 feet. So again, not bad as far as that goes. Brakes, they stop on a dime, no problem, take off. And there is a second where you got to wait for the turbos to kick in, and then the vehicle gets moving down the road. So you do have a bit of a delay in there, which I'm not a big fan of, waiting for those turbos to spool up. Let's try that again. Let's go down to stop. Now let's put it into sport and see if that eliminates that issue. Here we go. No. There's that delay, and then it goes. So you're just going to have to deal with that in this Trailblazer. Maybe not the end of the world for some people. You can let me know. And we're going to get front-wheel drive, and then you can, of course, lock it in all-wheel drive if you're in the snow or bad weather conditions, bad road conditions. They got you covered there. So you let me know. 26 Trailblazer. If you're in the market for one of these subcompact SUVs, and there's a ton out there, do you rock and roll with the Trailblazer? Yes or no? And if no, where else do you go with that hard-earned money of yours? Put it in the comments. But I do want to thank Ciocca Chevy of Princeton here in Lawrenceville, New Jersey, for allowing the channel access to this brand new 2026 Chevrolet Trailblazer LT all-wheel drive in cacti green for review today. I'd like to thank all of you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a like. Please also consider subscribing and turn on that notification bell so you never miss another Shabby's Rides video. And I'll see all of you on the rebound. Take care, everyone.